Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I appreciate it. It's a snowy afternoon here in Montana, but I will have to admit it's awfully pretty. Not that I love shoveling it, but I like to look at it. Today I'm going to offer tutorial number 1, probably of 3, to make this little Valentine heart-shaped journal. You can go to my YouTube that was posted yesterday and see a flip through of this if you want to. Today I'm going to start showing you how to make the base. But before we get started, I wanted to let you know that I have some digital downloads on my Etsy store, which I will link below, that have this little set, has all the little vintage Valentines and everything in this that I used in this journal. So I think there are 17 pages total, and you can go there and look through it, see what you think. Some of them I downloaded on regular paper and also a vellum, which is kind of fun to work with. So you can see what I've got going here. These are my dots, which I used pretty much throughout. I love those. And then a little heart outline for you. And then I downloaded some of these. I digitized these for you, but I'm going to use my originals. They're just old papers, and I'm sure you have lots sitting around. This one's an old German Bible from a German Bible, lots of ledgers and that sort of thing, and we're going to be using those today. Music, you probably have that. And then I went ahead, I got kind of carried away with my Sizzix, but I used a lot of these little embossed papers, mostly cardstock, but embossed papers throughout this little journal, and had a lot of fun doing it. And so I embossed kind of a, that's Braille, but I embossed kind of a whole stack of different colors and designs to use. And one I didn't use in this journal, but I thought it was kind of cool. I found this at Joann's, and I thought maybe just a little piece of this or something might be fun. And I did find this too. However, I noticed I didn't emboss it, but I did make some hearts out of that. And then another thing I have in my Etsy that you might be interested in is this little set to make the journal. It's obviously not downloadable, but I can send it to you. I cut these on my Cricut, and it's a little set of what I use to make the journal. There are 12 hearts here. They're all the same. And we use 10 for the journal and then 1 for the cover. So you would have 1 left over. And then I got a little bag of all shapes, sizes, and colors of little hearts that I'll use throughout the journal also. So you'll get those. And then as we go along and start working, you'll understand how we use these templates to cut our backgrounds and things. So I've included those in the little kit too. So those are all in my Etsy store. In case you're interested, go ahead and go there and see what's going on. Okay, so to get started today, we're going to need scissors, a pencil, some ink and glue, and of course your 10 hearts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and I'll set 2 aside for now. And then to make the hinges, you can use just about anything, but I happen to find this old satin, and I cut 3-inch by about 1 1/4 inch little strips, and I'll show you what I did with them. So you'll need quite a few of those. I don't have enough cut, but we'll cut some later. So, all right, we will start with a heart and a hinge, and we'll put the hinge down there at the point, and we'll put some glue. I'm using glitter glue. Right along there, and then I flip it over, and I want to put another heart about 1/8 of an inch away, like that. So let's go ahead and put some glue here. Pretty good. And while we've got it there, let's go ahead and do the back. So you want to hinge on each side of where the hearts meet. Okay, so there's one. So let's move on to the next one. This little heart journal for me is really fun to make, and it's cute. Be a great Valentine. And we'll trim these off later, so don't worry about that yet. Okay. All right, we'll speed this camera up and get these done. As you continue on, you'll have to fold back your hearts to make room for the other one. Okay, that wasn't bad. That didn't take as long as I thought. So there's your first page, not your cover, but your first page. So you can go ahead and trim some of these up if you want to. Probably makes it look a little better. And all these little hinges obviously will be covered up. I feel like I'm giving a haircut. Okay, front page. That's not right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. this one should be, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's how it is. Okay, cool. All right. How would I know? I'm the one that made it. Ha ha. Okay. All right, let's now decide what we want to do for the backgrounds. And you can see in this one that I did the front page out of this, which I think I'll do again. And then I used some paper, some old paper. We're not going to decorate yet. So I used just the background, this paper and this paper, ledger here. So we're just going to put some of this stuff on for now. So let's start with the front page. Now this is where the template comes in. And we're going to find our digis. And I like this little guy. So you're going to put your template around and draw with a pencil. And then cut it out. And then glue it on, of course, but before I glue it on, I go ahead and ink it up. And I am going to use Coffee by Ranger. I've been using that one lately, I don't know why. Vintage Photo's too orange, but I do like walnut stain. Sometimes that's a little bit dark, but I started using this Coffee and I like it. Okay. I noticed in some of these little vintage Valentines, some of these little cherubs have some awfully weird faces, but this one's really sweet. Some of them are almost scary. I mean, serious. Okay, let's put that one on. And you don't need to worry about inking up the edges of your cardstock quite yet, because we'll kind of do that at the end after we have all these in. It's really been fun to get back into this. It's been a long time. We were on the road for a while, traveling around in our RV. Finally built our house, and lots to do there before I could get my journal, my studio going. And finally, oh, I don't know what's wrong with this. Finally, I got everything moved in, and it's been so much fun. The organizing was a lot more fun than work, because I'd had all these things in storage for a couple of years, and it was like I couldn't wait to get into it. So that was kind of fun. I have to get used to doing this filming again now. tough. I realize my editing isn't that great, so I'm going to have to relearn everything, but you know, that's how it goes. You know, you could use napkins too. That would be fun if you could find some. I didn't have any Valentine napkins, and I had one that was kind of pink, but it was kind of a pop art or something. I don't know what it was. It looked like the 60s. Didn't intrigue me much. I'm going to do a black heart there. I liked that in the other one. She's got a baby white. Okay, so here's the front. Okay, last one. So at this point then, you should be putting on the 20th background. We should have 20 pages of backgrounds. So that lays the groundwork for what we're going to do in the next tutorial video. We're going to decorate with some lace and lots of embossed things and make some pockets and that sort of thing. And then the third tutorial we'll make the little Valentine tags and put those in. And probably finalize with some velvets and that sort of thing. Ribbons and, whew, I like it. Okay, there you are. This is what you should have. You should have 10 pages front and back of backgrounds and hinged together with backgrounds. Okay, all right, she's ready for some decorating in the next tutorial. So thanks for hanging with me. Come back again and we'll continue with her. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.